Bloomers and friends, Rev Kev coming to you from the office. You caught me. I got a very messy desk. Many times when Russ comes in, I will scurry around and clean stuff. Sometimes I'll throw things just off to the side here so you can't see it. But this is just where it is and things I got to do, and a bunch of post-it notes that keep ordering me around, and papers and my hat and all sorts of things going on here. A couple of masks and one that, blew a side out. I blew a tire on this mask. And that's just the way it is these days in the COVID reality. It is something to note that the 4th of July is coming up. And I say that partially because it was huge when I was young. And it meant that we'd have some sort of family gathering. When I was in the Boy Scout camp, for camp 5 years of being a camp staff member, it was a great big weekend, a big day for celebration with red, white, and blue this, and parades with the scouts and all that sort of thing. When I was earlier than that, when I wasn't doing that yet, I'd go with my friends over to Carson Park and watch the fireworks. You ride my bike over with Bobby Carlson and Keith Kaufman and watch the fireworks. It has a huge impact on me. 4th of July does. And the thing about it is, in this time of very weirdness, because of COVID in our lives, we just got word that they're going to start closing dining rooms in the restaurants here again for 3 weeks, and they already shut down the bars that were open, and and part of that has to do with the fact the restaurants are for the most part doing a really good job, but in the bars people were not social distancing or anything like that, and we haven't flattened the curve. We just made it a plateau. So more radical actions have to take place, and that's just pretty kind of hard to deal with. It is also noted that we as a congregation, that puts us up in the air. What I am glad about is that holidays keep coming, and so that's something we can depend upon, and it shows a progression of time, and we can presume and hope that with the progression of time there will be progress. And in that progress, it means that people are working on vaccines, people are working on treatments, that sort of thing, so that at some point we can get this out of control situation better under control. And another aspect about it is that we can mark that time off in our own lives, knowing that we're here and we're able to celebrate. So, I do hope that folks will, twirl a sparkler and wave the flag and know that time is passing. Know also that throughout all of this, God is with us and is enabling us to love one another, care for each other, try to do the very best we can to look out for each other. And, when we hear somebody is in need, do what we can to help them. It happens that members of our congregation go in the hospital or various kinds of things, whatever we can do to send a card, support one another. Glad to know that there are some phone calls. There are phone calls being made among the Bloom members, and that's a great thing, and we hope that continues and, fosters relationships. You can keep connected with us through Sunday morning worship, which I'm really happy about how we've been able to connect with that, and we're doing our best to improve as we go along. I also know that we've had some real strong attendance, so to speak, presence, people tuning in, and that is very, very heartening because it shows that we are connected by spirit in what we're doing together here as a church congregation. And we also know that mission aspects are happening, and we're continuing to support those we support financially, and we're continuing to do the activities that are happening that are also a part of our community together. So it's good that it's 4th of July coming up this Saturday. On Sunday, we'll sing a couple of songs that I like to sing about this time of year. We'll have communion together, so please, have your bread and your wine or juice ready for when we have communion time together. We will have some special music and look forward to that. We're trying some new methodologies for that, so tune in to see what we have going in that department. And these are just ways in which we continue to live our lives as we are dependent upon others to find solutions and to make it be that this era of COVID is something that eventually is over and done with. So I hope to see you on Sunday. I hope you see me on Sunday, and in that way we are able to stay connected. If you can't be with us online on Sunday, know that it's available afterwards by recordings either on Facebook or on YouTube. Know that your financial contributions are really important this time in the midst of our church life and trying to maintain things. And know that we love you. And if you can't be with us, we hope to see you soon. And as always, please keep us in your prayers.